Hey guys, and welcome to episode 5, a very special episode of Collectible Casa here on Ransom Reviews. We're going back to comics, but this time it's not a figure or a bust. We're actually going to go with a special collectible, the rarest collectible that we've done so far. The City of Heroes was introduced in 2005, and then City of Villains was a sort of sequel slash tie-in slash giant expansion that was introduced later that year. The two games were later combined into one, but when they came out, there was a lot of collectible stuff that came out to promote the game. It's one of the most successful MMOs to date, and there's been all sorts of tie-ins, t-shirts, posters. They came out with special editions of the game where you got a HeroClix figure. It was one of the NPCs from the game. They had collector's edition guidebooks, these giant binders where they included expansions of the game guide, but none were released.
This is for those that really want to know the shit.
Yeah, that's true. There was a collectible card game, City of Heroes collectible card game. Pretty interesting game. Might review that one day.
Very slow though.
Yeah, very slow, very short-lived. But this is one that you can't find in stores. You couldn't then, and you can't now. What you're looking at, this is how I got it after I bought it off eBay, is a special promotional item for the game. Well, I guess you wouldn't really call it a promotional item because it wasn't given out to the public. You see here, there's like this pen scratched out. That's the name of the person who originally received the item, and I guess he later sold it off and didn't want people to know that it was his, and I don't know, crossed it out. But this is an item that was given out to people who were involved in the development of the City of Villains game. I guess the executives at NCSoft and or Cryptic, other corporate partners, anybody who was involved in the making of the game and helped out the developers and the publishers. So I'll go ahead and open this up so you guys can see. What this is a replica cape, a replica Arachnos soldier cape. For those of you who don't know about the game or its characters, there's like a faction in City of Villains known as the Arachnos, led by Lord Recluse, and all the enemies are wearing a cape similar to this. This is the replica. It's got City of Villains there stitched on the collar, and then it's red velvet on the inside and black suede on the outside, and it's got the Arachnos symbol screen printed there on the back. Pretty cool. It's a big cape, can fit your average adult person, but you figure maybe you could probably pick this up at a costume store, or make it yourself, whatever. With all the cosplay stuff that there is out there, you wonder, well, how is this legitimate as a official City of Heroes, City of Villains collectible? Well, it comes with this certificate of authenticity, of course. One of the coolest things I've seen in terms of video game memorabilia, you get this certificate, and like I said, this was only if you were somehow connected with the makers of the game. So I guess they enclose these with each cape. It says, "From the hand of Lord Recluse, rewards from Arachnos are not given, they are either taken or earned. Count yourself among the very few who have earned my notice. Use it well, it will inspire fear and dread in all who see you, for they shall know you are a lieutenant of Lord Recluse." And then it's got there at the bottom, Lord Recluse, Supreme Commander Arachnos. Don't know whose signature that is because they signed it as Lord Recluse. Very creative. Probably a
High up in...
yeah, higher up in either NCSoft or Cryptic, as you can see down here. City of Villains logo. And then you look down here, this is number 45 out of only 171 in the world. So you think, how many millions of players there are, out there logging into City of Heroes and City of Villains to this day. You know, for there to only exist 171, that's a very collectible item. This is very rare. I was very lucky to come across this on eBay one day and was lucky enough to snatch it up. I don't remember exactly how much I paid for it, but that's really not, you know, real important. But yeah, the item itself, really cool, and that certificate of authenticity just makes it all the more special because it is very unique and really impressive, I guess, if you are a fan of the game, which I am. Been playing it since 2006, so really cool. I wanted to show that off to you guys because I hadn't really seen any other information on it anywhere. The only information I got was off the eBay auction. Whoever was selling it knew the original person who got it, and I guess they needed a little extra cash, so they decided to sell it off. But that is the collectible Arachnos Lord Recluse City of Villains cape. Thanks, guys.